Freemasons. My dad was and I got knighted as a Knights Templar. So yeah, I'm dangerous. I'm part of the New World Order. Oh man, I've been watching videos like people having crash outs at the airport. It's freaking crazy, dude. Like, who crashes out at the airport? It's the one place you can't screw around within like a good mile radius. Like, you just can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Ah. It's pretty cool. I've got a bunch of stuff coming from Temu. Hey, King Yeti, how goes it? What go? How goes it, mate? Oh, cool. All good. It goes well. I'm waiting on a bunch of stuff from Temu. Is it Temu or Timu? It's Timu, I think, but I call it Temu. I got a new T-shirt and like 15 other T-shirts. My dad was a Freemason and I was a Knights Templar, so I got a Freemasons T-shirt. Just to freak people out too. I also got an Antifa T-shirt. I got a Tree of Life. Let's see. I got a cat with ramen. I got a kind of version of Leonardo da Vinci's kind of thing going on there. Got some cool geometrical work there, and a flower of life, and my world, my international, my international flag of the planet Earth T-shirt, and finally one with another flower of life on it. So, needless to say, I'll probably be selling a bunch of T-shirts. Thank you, man. Yes, I got my T-shirt. But I'll probably be putting a bunch of my old T-shirts up online for sale for like wicked cheap because it's like I have plenty of T-shirts now. But I got some jeans coming as well and some other stuff and all Christmas goodies and a pair of boots, and that'll be I'll sell my Christmas stuff. I just I found a bunch of really good deals on Temu, and all of those T-shirts, including this one, cost like I don't know. It was less than $100 for like all of that, plus the jeans, plus all of the costume stuff that I've got and stuff like that. So if you know where to look, you can find good deals. You know. Well, yeah, definitely. Like I have a bunch of old T-shirts, and like at this point, it's like yeah, they would be. I think they would probably be classified as vintage, but like I've got those. But all these new T-shirts, it's nice. Like it's nice. It's a problem to have, to be like, oh man, what shirt should I wear today? Because I have a bunch that I love. You know, right now I had to like I was already wearing like the Tree of Life one earlier, but then this one came in the mail, and I was like, oh, I want to wear my Freemasons one, so I did that. Tomorrow, I'm definitely wearing the cat with the ramen. That's happening. Like the little black kitty. It reminds me of my first cat, Gizmo. He was a black cat. He was a funny little guy. I liked him. He was my first cat. Like, but yeah. So there's that. I've got a hat coming in the mail, like a really nice like hat, but it's like a flat brim cowboy hat, like kind of thing, kind of folksy. Like, but it actually like part of the brim is made out of like a map. It has like map stuff all over it, like the old like nautical maps and stuff. So it's got that on it. I've got a whole bunch of new shawls that I got. Yeah, it's I got like a whole new wardrobe now. It's gonna be fun. It's fun. It's a good time. I'm loving it. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba ba ba. I'm really enjoying this. Yeah, Christian is my name. I hate going by Chris, but it's all good. Steve's fine too. I love Steve. That guy's the man. I'll always recognize that one. See, I also got a buttload of like extra costume stuff. Like I have like no. Oh, I know my Blue's Clues shirt. I still have it. It's upstairs. I got these. I wanted to make like a fantasy witch character, so I got like So I made like a fantasy kind of witch that has like a trench coat and all that. I painted a Nerf gun. Ugh. This son of a bitch. Wait a minute. Okay, cool. Yeah. Satilla will find that. Love this thing. So, yeah, I repainted it. Gave it. And doing more. Yeah. That was for The Galaxy Awaits, you pieces of shit. I was so interested in your, in your little fucking LARP that I made a goddamn gun. That's how interested. That's how invested I was in your. Hi, Emmanuel. My mom has been very well. Thank you. But that's how invested I was. Galaxy Awaits members, you fucking pussy bitches, can't handle anybody with a different opinion. I wanted to be a group. I was so invested in that. I made that Nerf gun. This is for my like gun witch. So like the witch hat with it has the goggles and the trench coat and whatnot. It's this, and it's like a few other gun stuff that I've got going. Also the armor. I've got the steampunk armor and all that. But these are fun. These are fun. These very anime-esque. You know what? Enjoy. They're not actually from anything. Yeah, no, they're not actually from anything. I just found them, like, online. They're like, hey, you want some dual guns? And I was like, I do want dual guns. I also got this. Soma Pollins, my Jedi character. I can really just wear his armor and go to a Renaissance fair, and rather than using my lightsaber, I can use this some bitch. Motherfuckers gonna mess with me, gonna get stabbed up. What's up? Scotty boy, how goes it? I also got my dagger for my assassin's costume. So, dagger. Yeah. And the knives. And so once the belts and stuff get here, the assassin's outfit is going to look very, very different than it did before. Like, extremely different. But yeah, I've got that. I've got a whole bunch of other stuff that I don't feel like putting on right now. But like all of the extra, all of the t-shirts that I managed to get off of Temu, I've saved a lot of, dude, I hope so. I gotta find some. I gotta find some Comic-Cons. Like, but all my characters are original characters. I don't have any costumes for characters that exist. I like making my own characters for all of my favorite stuff. Maybe that's a vanity thing. I don't know. Like, but it's like when it comes to the Comic Con stuff and really anything, honestly. Like, I love designing my own costumes. Although for any comic conventions coming up, I do have a Gumball costume that's ready to go. That's a good way to go about it, King Eddie. That's actually really true. Like I have a jacket upstairs. I don't have to use that one, but it could be used for for a steampunk character. That'd be really cool. But the one that I like using, I love the trench coat that I wear. Like I wear the trench coat and I have this asymmetrical white shirt, but I also just got this brand new herringbone black shirt. Like, but then I've got that shoulder pauldron fucking armor that's like all brown and whatnot, so it looks like really steampunk, and it's got the little gold vials on them and stuff, and it even has like a part that comes up to guard the neck. Thing is awesome. I love it. Hold on. Hold on a second. For my other steampunk character, Asa Hallstrom, I have this. It's just a over the sling holster. Yeah. I need to get a type of revolver to fit in that, and I got this. This is for my cyberpunk character, Sparks. Sparks' outfit is so easy to make. Like Sparks' outfit is insane. It's literally just my running shirt. It does look like the sling. Literally Sparks' outfit is primarily just this jacket. Like because like Cyberpunk, I've noticed that a lot of the look is primarily like bio-organic and stuff like that, but a lot of it is style. And I've noticed that they have, I saw this jacket on TechWear official, and I had this. So this, what I'm wearing right here, is kind of Sparks' entire outfit. Like it's just this, like. So, Cyberpunk easy. Plus, I wear this thing out on the reg. I love this jacket. Anyway, but yeah, costumes. That's what I do. Yeah, exactly. It's Cyberpunk and Wasteland. It's both. It's definitely both. Like post-apocalypse shit. But I like the Cyberpunk aspect of it. And yeah, I'm having fun. And it's a good time. I got my new flag. Got the international symbol of the planet Earth. Yeah, maybe even Fallout. Maybe. Like, but I think yeah. But that's my character Sparks' outfit, and he lives on a train car. Like I thought about it in like the Cyberpunk Edge Runners world. Like he lives in an old train car, and like he just kind of like fiddles about with junk and turns shit in. I don't know enough about Cyberpunk yet. All I know is that like Rebecca, oh my god, deliver that girl unto me. Holy Christ. The bake shop on that girl, my god. Ugh, I'm sorry, I know I'm a piggish man. What can I say? Like, ugh. Same thing with A2 from Nier Automata. Like, I like her because she's a badass, but I'm not going to deny that, like, her having an absolute bake shop backstairs is absolutely kick-ass. Like, yeah, right? Yeah. I don't belong to the... I don't belong to the planet Earth. If I had my choice, I wouldn't even live on this planet. I'd live on Mars. I wouldn't have voted for anyone. Exactly. Oh man. No, it'd be like Jesse Ventura, like the robot Jesse Ventura. Don't tell me the Earth doesn't exist. Don't tell me that I was there. I was there, the rest of you Martians don't know. Why don't you tell me? You know, why don't you tell me then if you're such a patriot? You know, why? I'm sorry. Oh, boy. But yeah, no, somebody's gonna find out that I use that flag as as my logo for everything, you know, because I really do. Like even on my Adidas jacket right here. Hold on, like, I've got the 2 T-shirts that have it on it, and then you know that. Is that like Sylvester Stallone that talk? Yeah, Adrian. It's not my fault I'm a little punchy, bro. You know, I'm just a little punchy. You know, that's all I mean. No, Sylvester Stallone, he talks regular in real life. He's actually a really like nice guy, considering that the fact that he's a fucking retard and he voted for Trump. Fucking douche. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Like this fucking. So this is why the Earth's flat. You see. Like, I want to be like, dude, even in the times that you think that everybody thought the Earth was flat, nobody thought the Earth was flat. Like, Columbus never thought the Earth was flat. Nobody ever thought the Earth was flat. I don't know where the fuck that came from. Like, the Greeks didn't think it was flat. The Romans didn't think it was flat. The Ottomans didn't think it was flat. Like, no one has ever thought the Earth was flat. The Mongolians didn't think the Earth was flat. Like, dude, come on, dude. Like, oh my God. Like, the weirdest that we've ever gotten is that some people thought the Earth was a pear shape. Like, now we know it's an oblate spheroid. An oblate spheroid. It's a sphere that bulges a little bit in the middle. Like, oh my God. Like, and my main thing also for the flat earthers, you know, oh yeah, no, yeah, it's totally a cube. Absolutely. It's gotta be. You know, what other explanation is there? Why does every other planet form in a sphere, but ours is special enough to make a cube or a disk? You know, like every other planet that's in the observable universe is clearly a sphere, but for some reason ours is special. Like, and also I've seen like the flat Earth like theory go like completely. It's made its full 360. Like it's still they're saying like, well, the Earth actually is flat, but it's because it's the top part. It's the top disk of a very round planet of a spherical planet of ice that the sun rotates around the top of, creating the flat Earth. I'm like, okay, so in order to have a flat Earth, it has to be a sphere. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. I'm with Professor Farnsworth on this one, man. Jesus fucking Christ. You know, just I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Like, seriously, though. For once, I would like to come on here and be like, good news, everyone! But, like, the Earth, from day to day, turns into another episode of either Black Mirror, The Twilight Zone, or some form of The Office. I don't know, dude. Or some weird amalgamation of all 3 of them. Like, it's like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Like, yes, you can see the curvature of the Earth. You can see it by standing like half a mile apart. Like, if you're on a flat space, like if you're like half a mile apart, you can see the curvature of the fucking like of the like it. Oh my God. And so I'm convinced that like flat earthers, it's like, no, you're just trying to piss me off. Like that, like there's no way. There's no way. It's just been proven too many times. And a lot of the flat earth people have been proven that they're just rage baiting. Like, they just want money. And it's just like the fact that there are enough retards that actually gave you money because of your bullshit, that's what concerns me. Like, that legitimately, like, it's not that you're a big enough dipshit to play on it and get their money. It's that enough people fell into it. Yeah, flat earthers do make money because they'll start like programs. We're gonna prove once and for all that the Earth is flat. You know, yeah, he's right. We're gonna put a balloon up into the stratosphere and show that all of the all of the the photos that you're getting from NASA are all either photoshopped or they're fake. And it's, oh my God, they have flat Earth conventions. Exactly, like they make money, dude. I'm gonna start a thing called Eyeball Being Matrix. Dude, people would believe it. They'd believe it and they'd buy it. Like, I want to start a thing that says like cats are actually the only ones that are aware that we're in the Matrix completely, and that's why like they can kind of go in and out. Because I know so many people would buy that shit. Like, so many people. I'd be like, yeah, cats are the only ones that are aware we're in the Matrix. That's why like that's why they don't listen to you. You know? It's because they know how to get in and out of the Matrix whenever they want. And they'll believe me. They'll believe me. I could just be like, cats. and they'd shell out their money for it. Like, it's just wow. Like, you know, and I'm not wrong, and that's what's scary. Like, that's why I've thought about it. Like, I've thought about this. And yes, I'm going to hell for this. No, I don't believe in hell, but yes, I'm going to hell for this. I would start a Christian band, a Christian rock band, purely because you have a guaranteed fan base. Like, legitimately. Like, there are people that want to listen to nothing but Christian music, and they want to listen to rock music at the same time. So they will buy whatever bullshit music is out there as long as it says anything about Jesus, positivity about the resurrection, that you aren't really worth much of anything besides Christ, and has a beat to it. So, like, dude, just make a Christian rock band. Guaranteed money. Boom. Exactly. Failed artists turn into Christian artists, 100%. Yeah, pretty much. Although calling me failed is mean. Thank you. I haven't given up yet, therefore I haven't technically failed yet. Like, I don't think I failed at all, actually. I've had people tell me in the music industry that I'm really good at what I do. That's enough for me. But I'm gonna keep pushing anyway. You know, I want that. I want to take care of a family. I want to get married and have like two and a half kids, and and you know, take them on vacations to Disney World and shit. No, I know you're completely right there. You know, yeah, you can go from failed artist to like top selling Christian artist, and like that, you know. Jesus was so bisexual. It's so obvious. Like, it's so like, yeah, you caught that. Like, yeah, man. Dude, Jesus was so obviously bisexual. Come on. Come on. His little weekends away with John the Baptist. Come on. Yeah, they weren't just baptizing stuff out in that water, if you get my drift. You know, people are gonna tell me Yeshua wasn't bisexual. Like, it's like, yes, he fucking was, dude. Like, he was married to Mary Magdalene, and I guarantee you he was fucking half the disciples. Like, I mean, I guarantee, like, they were loving it, and they were fucking him too, but, like, I guarantee it. Like, I fucking guarantee it, dude. You don't get 12 people just hang out together all the time, like, without something going on. Like, you know? And they liked wine a lot. I think so, yeah. No, I think he might have. I mean, he was 33, though. He might have not had a chance to. Or he might have been so pious in being Hebrew that he just never got the chance to have kids because he was so busy preaching. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, you know, Jurassic. Oh, Judas. Yeah, yes. Judas was the guy that nobody wanted, or the last picked. So he was just like, you know, this motherfucker. I'm getting a little angry. I'm getting a little jealous. Like, you know, it's like, yeah, and you know, Peter, Paul, and Luke were like his favorites. You know, like those were his favorites because it was like, which one reminds me of John the most? Oh. How I missed John. Like, Yeshua was totally bisexual. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't even care. I think that like probably makes him like more of a real character, because I don't even think he existed. In total honesty, the Romans were really good at keeping documentation of who they nailed up on crosses. And there's no documentation of Yeshua saw Yosef, and they would have definitely made a big deal out of him. You know. Gotta get away from their wives, yeah, for real, right? Well, like they were all beggars too, and then Mary Magdalene was of course a whore, and that woman that Jesus married, he married a whore, gentlemen. We all had her, but he married her. If anyone knows who that quote's from, I love you. No, it wasn't proven, dude. Nothing from the Bible is proven. Come on. Get out of here with that shit. Other than that, like, Xerxes existed and shit like that. Like, I don't know. Like, but no, it wasn't proven they got married. It's just so obvious that it is, because the wording that they use for Mary Magdalene, it translates to partner from Sanskrit. But the word partner back then meant wife. I have read the Book of Enoch. Yes. The father of Noah. No, the father of Methuselah, who fathered Noah. Yeah, that's a fun one. And then the Dead Sea Scrolls, which predate the Bible by about 500 years. So, and also the ancient Hebrew scriptures that mention Lilith. So it's just like, bro, dude, there are so many volumes of this story. I am not keeping up. Like, what do I think about aliens? Okay. Well, it's beyond a shadow of a doubt that they definitely exist. Definitely. Have they been here? No. Abso-fucking-lutely not. The original New Testament was not written in Greek. It was written in either Hebrew, Sanskrit, or Aramaic. And then translated over to Latin, in which then it was translated to other languages from there on out. So yeah, at some point it was written in Greek. Yeah, sure. I mean, like when Alexander the Great took over, when Constantine took over and created Constantinople and stuff, he made Christianity the primary religion then. So we can thank Constantine for the bullshit we're in. Ugh. Such a good name too, Constantine. Ugh. Why do you have to be a Jesus freak? Whatever, dude. I don't know. I'll tell you why. It's because the story of Yeshua was kind of a story of a poor man that got one over on the Romans. So there's no such thing as fallen angels or demons. So I'm going to count that one out right off the bat. Aliens, beings from another planet, could be, absolutely. Never been here, though. Never, ever been here. Us from the future or past. Us from the future is completely... If people are, talk about the Greys, with the big eyes and the big heads and the little mouths, that's a time traveler. That's not an alien. That's a time traveler. Because that's someone from way in the future where we rely on our eyes more and we rely on our mouths less. And our brains have increased in the ability to hold information. So our heads would have bulbed up a bit. Constantine was constantly constipated. Was he constantly constipated with a continuous constipation of clout, or could it have constantly been conceivable that Constantine's constipation came from a continuous... Oh, you got me on the last one. I'm done. You lost it. Anyway, I lost it. Anyway, The New Testament was written in Koine Greek, not Sanskrit. Yeah, where do you think that it got translated from, my friend? There it is. I concur. But yeah, the interdimensional beings could absolutely be a thing. I do believe in the multiverse, and I do believe in universes actually kind of blending together and making a new branch altogether. That's, I do believe that that can happen. I have no proof. I'm never going to stand behind that as being proof. I just know that Everett's theory of quantum mechanics states that a point can exist in both two places at once, which does hint that our atomic structure can exist in two different points in quantum space at the same time, hinting at the idea that you could exist in another universe. That's why I believe in multiverse theory. It has nothing to do with Rick and fucking Morty. All right. I knew all of that shit that Rick and Morty was doing before Rick and Morty came out. That's why I liked Rick and Morty so much. I was like, this show is completely about nihilism. I love this. Like, because it focused on the multiverse, and if once you understand that there's a multiverse, you understand that nothing fucking matters. So people are like, dude, why is Rick doing all this? And they don't understand. It's like, dude, it doesn't matter why Rick's doing all this. Rick doesn't know why he's doing all this. It's like, stop looking up to Rick. He's a lost soul. That's why, you finally learn about Diane and stuff. And I'm like, told you, right there. You got your answer, finally. See, it didn't matter this whole fucking time because you already knew. And then at the end, they're like, oh, I was disappointed. Yeah. They're in a solar system. In a solar system. Oh, no, yeah, the one where they're in a simulation that's in a simulation that's in another simulation. So at the end, Rick is like half out of his fucking mind, and and shit. And he's just like, "Are you a simulation? Are you a simulation? You little son of a bitch!" But also notice Rick knew how to tell the glitches in the simulation. We are not in a simulation. There's not enough glitches. Too many things work just the way they're supposed to, even if that means that they from time to time. It shows that because we would either have to be in a world where it doesn't exist yet, or we'd have to be in the final version of the system. Now, the system would not create an algorithm that has us people destroying our own thing. That would be like creating an ant farm where the ants actively were programmed to destroy the ant farm. That's exactly what they are. The UAPs that you're seeing and the UFOs, it's always been that. I need to tell more people this and get this out there to them because, dude, I used to be a conspiracy theorist. I was the biggest conspiracy theorist. I went ghost hunting in high school, for Christ's sake. But the thing is, okay, you got to follow Occam's razor. Occam's razor says that the simplest explanation is usually the correct one, and it usually is. These UFOs and these UAPs that people are seeing, they're like, I've never seen an aircraft like that before. I'm like, there's a reason for that, man. It's a secret test craft. Why the fuck would you see it? Everybody acts like we're on a fucking government pay list. It's weird. It's just you don't understand, do you? It's to certain levels of the government, you will never know. And you would never know. Something like that. It's just it's not on your pay grade. Even if they don't care about you because you do not matter that much to what they are doing. It's not that you don't matter. It's just that what they are looking into, you are not a fucking important part of it. That's the thing. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I'd say it's more about 20 years. But it's because that data is not fully that that technology is not completely understood yet. And if it's not completely understood by the government, I don't want it giving them to me yet. We've seen what happens there. Yeah, but Nikola Tesla's free energy thing wouldn't have worked. Like, it wouldn't have. Like, the idea that you could just like hold a light bulb and it would light up. That's not possible, man. Like, the amount of power that would be having to go through the air at all times in order to power a battery completely without I mean, to power a light bulb without burning it out into it wouldn't have, though. It would have caused so many static shocks and bursts. There would have been so many problems that existed from that, and it would not have been free at all. If you think Nikola Tesla was some like altruistic dude, he wasn't. Like, was he a fucking genius? And do I respect him and George Westinghouse about 1 billion times more than friggin' Thomas Edison? You better fucking believe it, because like the guys that created the original telegraph that went back and forth, it was two black gents. And and of course, like, two black gentlemen couldn't have created like half of the fucking inventions. You know, black people couldn't have possibly invented pretty much every single every single invention in American history, and yet white people need to co-opt it and be like, no, we did that. It's fucking, I hate it, dude. I hate America sometimes. Westinghouse, fuck them. LOL, they were all about money. Yeah, no, I mean, Westinghouse was on Tesla's side at least. He wanted to fund Westinghouse. Exactly. Yeah, I'll give it that. Yeah, Tesla was at least about bettering mankind. Like, he really did want the best for the future, and like that's why he was looking for free energy. His idea of it is a really good idea. It just wouldn't have worked. Because you can't have that much energy going through the air at all times. You need to contain it in something. And so that's where the AC current, being Westinghouse and Tesla's design, that's why we use it nowadays, because in the long run, Tesla won. Like, we use his electronic stuff, we use his electricity methods, yeah. I mean, how is it going to work then? You have to listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson about this stuff in order. I mean, yeah, the way you'd have to contain it, though, is it would have to be contained in an area where the lights would be. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to absorb it. And then distributing that would have to, go out into the air where you're walking around. And, so you'd have static everywhere. It'd be very, very dangerous. But I like Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's one of my favorite physicists. Same thing with Michio Kaku. No. He's just a scientist that doesn't act like a scientist because he was a wrestler. Like, it's very simple. That's why I like Neil, because he's like, no, that's bullshit. This is how this works. And I like that. I like it when dudes like, I'm going to just be like, I'm going to tell you the truth, and if I sense bullshit coming from you, I'm going to let you know how it really works. Like, I'm kind of like that, in total honesty. I'm just like, hold on, before you spread any more misinformation, let me correct a few things. But Neil deGrasse Tyson doesn't drink purified water anymore. He drinks from the well, actually. But do I admit that we would have been in a better situation if Nikola Tesla and George Westinghouse came out on top? Absolutely. Just like I believe this country would have been better if we'd lost the Revolutionary War. Like, I really do. Like, I'm not being sarcastic. I really do think we would have worked out better. We would have been more like Australia. It would have worked out better. Just don't listen to me. The people who they show in the media, the publicity, or money, aren't always the smartest in the group of crayons. Are just saying. Oh no, dude, they're quite usually the dumbest. Well, yeah. The people that have the publicity are usually the dumbest. the ones that have the money are usually the dumbest. The ones that are doing all of the background work are the ones that are the smartest. Pretty much everyone that's face of companies are crayon eaters, let's face it. Like, Elon Musk is not the richest man in the world. I think that goes to the Saudi royal family, doesn't it? Like, they've got like something like $13 trillion or something. Like, I'm like, I got an idea. Why don't you just have them pay off the Earth's debt? Like, yeah, man. Yeah, the Rockefellers, the anybody who's been related to the Kennedys, because you can trace the Kennedy family all the way back to the Plantagenet dynasty. Like, not that dynasty, but like that era. You can trace the Kennedys all the way back to that because the Kennedys came from the Fitzgeralds, and the Fitzgeralds came from like I think, shit. It was a huge, wealthy and powerful family in England. Um, oh yeah. There's people like way behind the scenes. I know. And what's interesting about that is like the richest, most rich people on the planet. Like you wouldn't even know their name if someone told you it. Like it would be some guy working down in the fucking mailroom, like and everybody knows it, like in the board and stuff like that, and up on the upper echelons. But it's always yeah, it's like it's that dude that works in the office that comes in every day, doesn't really seem to do anything, and doesn't follow the dress code, but he's still here. He's been here for 30 years. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy right there that you're looking for. Yeah, they hide it. They hide it, and they do it well. My goodness. Like, what up? That shit crazy. What up, mate? Now, don't get me wrong. I hope to have what can we call it? Comfort wealth? Yeah. Like I hope to have that disposable income, mainly only because I want to be able to make music for the rest of my natural life, and I want to give my kids the life that Ozzy gave Jack and Kelly and his other daughter. Yesterday, just yesterday. Yeah, yeah. That testosterone kicked in quick. My voice deepened by like 6 pitches in like 20 minutes. Grew a penis and testicles overnight. Man, these liberals are going crazy, huh? Transitioning people overnight. Fucking Christ. Seriously though, when people ask me, like, they're like, "Are you a M to F or no? Are you a F to M transition?" I'm like, "Are you being fucking serious right now?" Yeah, and they're like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "No." I'm like, "No, I'm a male. I'm a cisgendered male, man. I'm a cisgendered male man." Sorry. I'm sorry. Insurance, holding companies, investment banks, oil, black rocks, offshore bank accounts. Yeah, dude, you name it. Also, money laundering through the art scene. Um, you know, independent prison companies, independent mercenary groups like Blackwater and shit like that. Of course, look what happened to them. Dude, I don't give a fuck what happened in Mozambique when they fucking killed those guys in Blackwater, and then they like lit them on fire, and they hung their corpses from a fucking bridge. Like, fuck Blackwater, dude. I don't give a fuck about them. I used to like White Rock a lot. Harsh stone white, my friend. Harsh stone white. Oh, dude, you don't have to delete that. That shit doesn't trigger me. I don't get triggered. Like, triggered. God, I hate that fucking term. No, I don't get flashbacks, bro. I'm completely okay with people joking about drugs. I think it's actually hilarious. Like, I'm not one of those like pussy little bitches with baby ears. Yeah, no, I'm triggered. I saw the word cocaine and now I want to go do it again. Motherfucker, go back to a meeting. Fucking Jesus Christ. Whiny little pussies. A lot of us recovered addicts are whiny little bitches. Like, I was in like my third time through rehab, like fourth time maybe, like, you know. And so I finally, I did, like I said to people, oh, like, dude, 4.5 years. I'm coming up on 5 years now, off all the hard stuff. I still drink every once in a while, and I smoke a da herb. It's gonna be 5 years. Cinco años. Like, I can't believe it. Yeah, it's and to me it doesn't feel like a big deal, but like everybody tells me, they're like, dude, that's such a fucking huge deal. Like, you know, and but yeah, if somebody like I'll be like talking about like my misadventures. I'm sorry, I stutter at times. I'll talk about my misadventures, from drugs and whatnot, and people be like, "Oh, dude, I can't listen to this story. It's gonna trigger me." And I just look at them like, "Grow the fuck up! Like, legit, grow the fuck up! Like, how are we supposed to fix this problem if you're afraid to talk about it? Like, legitimately, like." I'm sorry that your little baby ears don't want to hear about how like the rest of us had problems too. Fuck off, bro. Like, what about the word cocaine makes you want to go use it? I'm asking. Like, as someone who was like not you, not you, King Yeti. Like just in general, like it's just like, people be like, could you not talk about like your usage of heroin when you're around us? And I'm like, we're at a fucking meeting. Like, it's like we're at a meeting. It's like, I'm like, dude, I'm like, of course I'm gonna tell the stories. They're there, they have to be there, but like, it's like I'm not like some of them were fun. Like, and I'm gonna tell the stories that were fun and funny, but I'm not gonna glorify them. I'm gonna be like, this was really funny, but it was only funny because we were junked out of our fucking minds. Well, and that's not a way you want to be. Like, Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. Like, now, if the drugs are right in front of you in a bag, that's a different tale. That's a different bucket of fish. Like, because yeah, like, yeah, then it's right if someone like had a handful of crack rock like right in front of me, oh boy. Oh dear. Yeah, that would be tough. I'd be like, I need to go. Well, but that's not a trigger either. That's just I don't know. I just hate the word trigger. I'm old. I'm an old man. I'm an OG son. An uncle. Back in my day, we called them flashbacks. It made you have a flashback. You wanted to do it again. Like, dude, I've heard people say trigger over the dumbest shit. Like, I was working at Spirit Halloween with this really, really goth chick, and we walk back into the break room, and she sees a sandwich that has been left out on the table on a plate, and she goes, "Oh, I hate it when people don't throw their food away. It triggers me." And I go, "Don't say triggered." Well, yeah, and I just throw the sandwich out. Well, yeah, and she was just like, and like she was, like, she didn't say anything. Well, yeah, and I was just like, "Don't say triggered. That's stupid." Well, yeah, and then finally she like she said, I don't know, she said something about the masks not being down or something not being like organized, and she's like, "Oh, I hate it when it's not organized, it triggers me." I'm like, "Well, you stop saying triggered." Like, and she's like, "You do know that triggering can come on from abusive relationships." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, I was in one, I was in several. However, please explain to me how a left out sandwich or a Halloween mask on the floor is triggering you." I am dying to hear this story. Like, it's just like, oh my god, dude. People want to be the victim. Holy shit. Like, when I was in rehab, I was like, listen, if you're on your fifth, sixth, seventh time through rehab, maybe maybe it's a time to start thinking about perhaps you're a lost cause, or perhaps this business thrives on repeat customers. They didn't like me there. They did not like me there. But I was like, what do you want me to tell you, dude? I'm like, we're in here because of our own fucking decisions. No one forced me to put the heroin up my nose. No one put a gun to my head and say, do this fucking heroin right now. And I'm just like, dude, that was me. That was me. That wasn't the drug having control over me. That was me doing that until I no longer had control. You know, it's just like that whole like 12 steps bullshit. I don't fall for it. It's like, I'm like, dude, I'm sober. I'm happy. I don't need to work your weird little program. You come off so culty, it freaks me the fuck out. Like, you know, oh, we can't talk. We can't talk right now. Jim's the one hosting the meeting this week. I'm sorry, what? I'm like, shit. And then I went to NA hoping it would be different. And then I found out, oh no, this is just where you go to find people to score more drugs off of. Like, forget that shit, dude. Like, find your own way. And I always tell people, I'm like the 12-step program, man, it happens organically. Like, legitimately. Like, you'll go through the processes in your head on your own. Just make sure to be open and honest about them. Get some fucking therapy. And so being open and honest about that allows you to be open and honest about your feelings and allows you to forgive yourself, which is the big deal there. Like, because some of those methods in the 12-step system are really regressive. Like, you know, writing down the every bad thing that you ever did, writing down the names of every person you've ever wronged, then calling them and trying to apologize. Bro, what? Like, some people don't have the wherewithal to do that. Like, some people can be like, dude, I'm sorry, you know? Like, I have thought about that, actually. I would really love to do that. I have no idea how to go about that. But I would love to be a drug awareness speaker because I feel like I have the ability to talk to generations that are somewhat younger than my generation because I come off as youthful. Programs that would pay you to do that. I'm going to look into that, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, like, you know, and the one thing that, like, a lot of these companies, yeah, I got 2 viewers. Now I got 3 because you're here. Welcome, Jasmine Garcia. But yeah, the thing that they never told us about was that, like, you will lose everything. What up, Pat? Like, you will lose things that you did not, because I pronounced your name correctly. Jasmine Garcia. Hola. Bienvenido. Because that's how Garcia is pronounced. Are you truly Latino? Or do you just say Garcia? I'm like, whatever, bro. I don't fucking care. Listen, I like Latinos more than you do, apparently. Me encanta la cultura latina. You don't even know what that means, do you? Anyway. Yeah, no, I would love to be like a speaker, awareness speaker to kids that might be at risk, because it's just like they don't tell you that, like, you'll lose things that you didn't think you had in the first place, like things that are part of your life, things that, like, exist there that, like, you didn't know existed in the first place. You were like, I didn't even know I had that until it gets taken away from you by the drug. You know, it's crazy. Jasmine, no sabe. Oh goodness. Sorry, Jasmine. You found the wrong lingo to work with, man. I don't identify as white, even though I am. I identify as a human being that is a citizen of the planet Earth. So I love all cultures. So you found the wrong gringo to try to get a racist remark out of, because I'm just not gonna do it. Sorry. Good try though. I'll give you a F for friendly. Wow. Unreal, dude. Unreal. See, look at it. Isn't that crazy, guys? You got people coming in here like, wow. Yeah, it's like, wow, dude. Someone come in here and they're like, "Why do you're racist? You pronounce my last name the way it's supposed to be pronounced in its natural tongue." I'm like, "What?" Like, I know, right? Imagine a white dude knows more Spanish than you and you're Latino. That's embarrassing. No offense, but like, come on, man. And you come in here trying to be like, you're a racist. Why did you pronounce my last name Garcia? I'm like, because Garcia is how your name is pronounced? Like, oh my God, it's amazing, dude. It's amazing. Like, it's incredible, my friend. I don't have enough indigenous in me, I don't think, to really say that I am one, but my meme said that we have indigenous, and her meme said that, like, we have indigenous, so, like, there's indigenous in there, but yeah, I'm white, man. ¿Entiendes? No, Piro Chicano niños no entiendes nada. Exactly, yeah, exactly. Oh my God. Right, exactly. I can't be Jamaican because I'm white. It's like the term African American. I hate that term. It's like it. Can we just say black folks? Like that's fine, right? Like because African American, you can be Afrikaans and come up here to America and be African American and be white as the ace of spades, you know, like or white as the ace of spades, white as a cue ball. There we go. Like but but you're still an African American, so it's an odd term. Malcolm X kind of flubbed that one. Like, but, hey, we can't all be perfect all the time. Oh, boy. That was some funny stuff, though. I've never had a Latino come in and, like, try to, like, call me racist, and then I know more Spanish than they do. I've never had that occur in my lifetime. That was some kooky stuff. That was cool, though. I rarely get to be indignant in Spanish. Like, that's what I'm saying. The last African Americans died a long ass time ago. Everybody that's black in America just is American. Like, come on, bro. And it's like, let's be serious. We're citizens of the earth, man. Come on. These arbitrary lines that we drew all over the place, they really don't mean much. It's like all they did was they entrapped us in like giant prisons. Like leaving a country is like escaping from a prison, and entering a new one is like trying to get in through the eye of a needle. Getting around this earth is unbelievably like difficult. Ugh. Exactly. Like it's like calling me like a wasp right off the bat, like white Anglo-Saxon Protestant, none of which like I really am. Like so, it's just like. It's really funny to me. It's just like, dude, stop going by how people present. Like we stopped doing that in the 70s, I thought, like or the 60s, or the 80s. I mean, but no, ugh. Yeah, they'll call Caribbean folks like black African American, not African or American, but yeah, someone in between. It's freaking weird, man. Like it's just. It's race baiting crap. It's very annoying. Like the whole white black thing didn't even exist until the Ivory Coast tradings of the black community in Africa started to exist, and there were black slavers there too. It's just that they started doing that to denote between classism. They wanted a way to disparage an entire race, and so they invented this white black bullshit. Like before that, it was like, what are you? And someone would be like, oh, I'm Yugoslavian, or I'm French, or I'm this, or I'm that. It wasn't white and black, because white's not a culture. White is a color. Like, but you guys know. I'm glad I have you guys on my channel. I'm gonna go for now. I'm gonna try to write some new songs. I have an idea about a song I'm gonna write about the Weepy Voice killer and how much of just an absolute waste of space, little coward he was, and yet he caused so much terror. And like, so I want to like really make a song like just pulling him down, like him and Gary Ridgway and was Gary Ridgway the toy box killer? That piece of crap. Like I'm gonna tear them down. I'm gonna burn them. Like because I've already got the song "The Killing Tree" about the Cambodian genocide. So like yeah, Anadonia is gonna have a lot of songs in it that are gonna make a lot of people very, very uncomfortable. Like I'm writing a song. I haven't don't I don't have a name for it yet. Yeti, I'll get to your note in just a sec. Well, it's going to be written from the perspective of a kid who's barricaded in a bathroom in his school while a school shooting's going on. And I'm going to write it from his perspective. Um, and yeah, that better make you uncomfortable. Like that's the point. Like that way you can't ignore it. You know, it's so yeah. Anedonia is going to have a lot of songs that are going to make people feel very uncomfortable, and I'm okay with that. That's the point. But if you want to listen to my music that makes you more on a high note, listen to Invisible Planets. That stuff's going to have some fun stuff in there. Well, it was a lot of the white people. Let's not like delude ourselves into thinking that. Yes, there were a lot of people that had to do with what was going on in the Ivory Coast slavery and stuff like that. But let's not pretend that once they got to America that white folks weren't the main problem for the next, I don't know, 600 years. Let's not delude ourselves into thinking that. Okay? White folks are probably the worst folks that have existed. That doesn't mean you or I are bad, but it means the race we belong to sucks. Anyway, every race has its good parts. Every culture has its beautiful parts and its absolutely abhorrent parts. It's like, so we are citizens of the earth. Let's treat Gaia correctly while we're here, right? Oh, I know. I know what you're getting at, mate. You're completely right too. Um, but yeah, let's take care of Gaia while we're here. And much love to you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And take care of yourself. That's always the most important thing.